So when it comes to
Mm,
feedback, one very important thing is that treat every feedback as data. It's just
mm,
data to you. So imagine Melinda incorporate your business, right? So
right.
imagine your business and every feedback is data points. So when it comes to data points, you let's say you do ice cream and waffles. For you, you need to be able to know that okay, this feedback is like, hey, why the light's bright? And or some people is like, hey, why you have this kind of flavor? Whatever it is as a business, you get as much feedback as possible. It's just data points. It helps you to make a better decision of what you want to be. And if you're an ice cream waffles organization or company,
Mm,
you need to know of all the things, the feedback, what is the one thing that you really want to do? What is that one thing? So
mm,
take feedback as data, not as directives that you should change. Because not all feedback is something that you should take fully.
yes. Yes.
So
Mm,
be wise about the feedback, still be extremely appreciative when people give you feedback. Make sure that when people give you feedback, they don't have a bitter aftertaste when giving you feedback. But it doesn't mean that you have to straight away act on it. It is data points for you. Then look back in yourself and look back in terms of what you feel that you have the greatest value at. How do you feel that you are working? So
mm,
coming back this idea of work, right? I'm going to leave you with this. There are two main principles. One is
right.
results. You
Mm,
must always push for world-class excellence. And the other one is relationships. People want to be able to work with you. Sometimes the feedback is about the results, and then you listen to it and then you can grow. Sometimes it's about relationships.
right.
So relationships, if you say, for example, oh, I'm actually very direct. I'm always direct. You don't like it too bad, right?
Okay.
That will affect relationships, and
Mm,
then you need to change. So relationship is about what? The team before I. You need to figure out the team before I. What are some of the things that you cause other people to be negative about? So coming back, results and relationships. Look at it in such a way that these two are the most important pillars at work. All the feedback comes in. Yes, you might be a very quiet person, relational, right? And people say that, hey, you need to talk more. Yes, it could be for your visibility and all that, but it doesn't mean that you need to be the life of the party like John. Like maybe John
mm,
come in straight away, tell a joke, every laugh. You might not be that kind, and you're okay with that.
mm,
So be clear about who you really are, and look back in the past. What kind of different ways have you shown up? And when you shown up,
mm,
for example, if you're not the life of the party, then it's okay. Then what kind of person are you? And know that this is you, and this is very much you, and you don't really move very far from who you really are. So feedback is important to understand, but yet that internally you need to understand who you are, and reflection is always a good way. Reflecting on the past scenarios, how do you show up, and why
mm.
is it? Hey, how come I feel so drained when I'm talking to new people? Oh, then that's okay. Then write it down somewhere.
Okay. Got it.
Cool.
I
Coming
need
back,
to
self-awareness.
I need to keep a journal in all this to have more self-awareness.
Yes, yes. So that's very helpful to be able
Mm,
to write down as much as possible about self-awareness.
mm,
Especially one good way is to write down incidents that's happened. So what are some of the incidents that's happened, and then how do you react to it? And then figure out why you react in a certain way.